live from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama and finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Tremendous production in college at two different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
And he'll be taken down right there at the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try the left side. Clowney. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Hurts to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And he's taken down, a deep sack. That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line.
One of the league's best linebackers, he ended that play almost before it began, and the running back absolutely overmatched no matter what he tried to do.
Hurts. Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick six, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one, because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and you're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. Zach Bond there on the tackle.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Fournette once more on 2nd down. And he's going to take this close to the 1st down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 23. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or two or hit through contact or crash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
On 3rd down, Irvin. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in
touchdown. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. So that drives 7 plays in length. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble to get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make the score 14-0. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. Looking for a bounce back. Had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. Let's see if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter. Finished with over 300 yards on the night. Later ended up in the NFL. If you've got a talented back, give it back to him.
On second down now, Clowning. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Throwing is Hurts. A loss of 8 on the play, and it brings up 4th. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. That's pulled in at the 32. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
His size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. That'll give him 8 that time. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
One thing to hope for when you're running drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Play action now. Cousins. Throwing right when that's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Oh, I like that play call there. After a run for good yards, you get a defense thinking they'll go back to the well. So that's a great time to call play action and give your receivers a little extra edge. And they complete the pass there for another first down.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop it. So 2nd and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Can't make him man that time. They end up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Butker's kick here is good. And that'll make this 17-0 here in the opening quarter. So a great first quarter continues here as they add on to that lead.
Hey, Brandon, I think it sets up what's going to be an important drive because it's now 17-0. So the other guys, they got to figure out something quick before this game gets away from them.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a 1st down. First sets up to throw it. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Play action. Here's Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs 30. Great way to convert on 3rd down there, 21 yards to play. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 30-yard line. In motion right is Brown. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. Now he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got his man, it's Gainwell. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find a soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the keys, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. It's hard to do. When you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him. And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now for the 1st and goal.
First and goal, and they're going to be taking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll set up a throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. And the sack leads to roughly a loss of 6, and it brings up 2nd and goal. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this 1st quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
And coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hits the tight end, let him get some rap.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll drop the throw. His pass caught at the 4. Touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
This during the 1st quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he returns this to the 22. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. Last time out, you remember, their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 7. To throw is Cousins. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. After 17-7 the score on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw, Cousins. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelce. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Given 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down. Up the gut, Fournette. And they'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Yeah, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the
He got 29 yards that time.
So certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's a completion right there.
So for Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. These offensive starters still out there in the 2nd quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the 3rd quarter, if not all the way through it.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the 3rd quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the 4th quarter.
You may be seated. Bear with us a second as
and he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well, like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on 1st down, it'll be 2nd and goal.
And to put God's people to evangelize the world and to make disciples by spreading the gospel of Jesus
And he's going to
Christ.
take it into the end
So
zone
as
for a Chiefs
the body of
touchdown.
Christ, we carry a twofold responsibility.
And his guys now an
Number 1,
extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
for the
And
work of
that's why
ministry.
you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it into play before
To
with a smaller
disciple
guy.
unbelievers,
Turned to a little
bringing
more
them
power.
into
They
the
scored.
saving
And that has
knowledge
to
of
warm the
Jesus
hearts of
Christ.
a lot of school football
And
fans.
this
They
divine
love when they get to see a
assignment
little bit of power
is
football.
not a burden, but a privilege. For God in His sovereignty has equipped us to fulfill it. According
Now he's
to
back out there to boom this
2
one away,
Timothy
maybe with some
3:17.
frustration after the PAT miss.
Yet it is so unfortunate that many
From a
in the
couple
body of
yards deep,
Christ
he'll
have
bring it out
shifted
of the
the
end
purpose
zone.
of
And he'll
ministry
be stopped right
from
around where
serving
he would
God's
have been
agenda
had he
to
gone
serving
down to
their
a
own
knee, maybe a
self-interest.
yard shy of there at the 24.
So we must return to purity or
The
the purity
Eagles
of the
offense
gospel.
set to begin their next drive.
For as Jesus
As this
commanded
offense
us in
comes back
Matthew
out here,
28,
Charles, they're
19
trailing
and
in
20,
this
he said,
ball
"Go
game.
ye
And they've been on the
therefore
sideline for a while. They did
and
score
make
their last time
disciples
out,
of
but
all
they just had to
nations,
watch that
baptizing them
long,
in the name
sustained
of the
drive, so
Father
we'll see if they
and
can
of the
shake
Son
the
and
rust
of the
off.
Holy Ghost,
Yeah, and that's always a
teaching
question
them to
that you
observe all
have when you have to
things
come off the bench
I've
after having sat
commanded
there
you.
for a long
And
time.
surely
Are
I
you
am
ready
with
to
you
go?
always
Are
to
you
the very
loosened up?
end
But
of
even
the
more so,
age.
are you mentally
You
alert
see,
and
this is
ready to
our
put your best
assignment as
product
the
out
people.
there?
It is
This
to preach
ball
the
tipped,
gospel.
and it's going to be
It is
incomplete.
purest,
Fortunate
to
maybe to
edify
get
the
that
church and to
back.
make the
It's
message
3rd
of
down.
Christ
They'll set up
important
to
to
throw.
the end
It's a short
of
one
the
here, complete to
age.
the tight end.
So
And he's just going to
my
be short
journey
here, barely. Maybe
of
by a half a
obedience
foot.
started
It'll
in
be 4th and
1991.
inches. The
Carol
Eagles
and I
send
said
out their
yes to
punter
the call.
now, as he'll punt it away
We
for
said
the
yes
second
to this
time.
call to birth the faith center. It was a journey of faith filled with uncertainty and even personal loss.
We'll call that a 49-yard punt
I
with
felt
a return of just 2. And they will take over
unqualified
1st and 10.
and at
And Kansas City's
times I
offense
felt
now
alone.
set, ready to go.
Coming from a
This drive here
denomination where
beginning probably with a
following
pair
the
of
word of
motivated
God
groups. Remember, the offense
over
scored a
man-made
touchdown
tradition
on their
led
last
to
time out, looking to
rejection.
repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after
Not
giving
only
up 6
that, I
the last time
experienced
on the field.
betrayal,
And frankly, it's just a
gossip,
battle of
and
wills
even
in a lot of
isolation.
ways because
Yet
you know
in
they're both
my
motivated.
lowest
They both game
moments,
plan for this
I
drive,
heard
and
God's
they both
voice
have
clearly
specific
saying these
outcomes in
words to
mind.
me. He said,
To me, it
I
just comes
called
down
you,
to who can execute better
I
and which
equipped you,
side can step up and assert its will
and I'm
over
going
the
to
other.
cover you.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
For those of you in ministry, you understand
with
that
Akers
while
here up the
people
middle.
see your public
7 yards there and a
victories,
1st down.
they seldom
It was a
witness
good,
the
nice,
private
crisp run for a
battles.
first down. I wonder if the
The
defense
battles
might have
within
been
your
loosened
own
up a little bit, maybe
families,
anticipating a
within
pass instead
the
of the run that they
church,
got.
and even within win.
On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground.
But as a leader, we
Very
must
good move, but for
hold
a short gain
fast
out
what
near the
Luke
32.
12:48 says,
Just a
to
yard
whom
on the
much is
pickup there,
given,
and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
much
Oh, there's
is
plenty of
required.
traffic waiting for him up
I
the
have
middle.
pastored this
But give him
church for
credit, Tuck
33
barreling
years,
through
staying
anyway.
true
They're
to my
fortunate to get a
assignment,
yard out of that one.
equipping the church to mature in faith
Throwing
and
his
committed to
Cousins.
evangelism.
The tight end
You see,
Kelsey
leadership
has it
is
over
not
the middle.
easy.
And able to get this one across the
It is both
45
a
before he's brought
tremendous
down.
joy and
Give
an
him
immense
15 yards on
responsibility
that
that
one.
requires
Kansas
four
City has a
things.
first down.
Good, strong throw and
Requires
catch right there.
passion.
And so far in this game, the
Gotta have a
alleys
passion
have been
for it.
open for them to get
requires
completions, and they're taking
preparation.
advantage of it.
You have to be prepared, not just in your sermons, but in leading. Boy, I'm so glad I'm not preparing sermons every week.
Couple of
I
first
am so
downs to
glad.
kick off the drive. Here's first
It
and 10
also
up at the
requires
46. Throwing. Cousins.
It's true.
They'll try and set up the
Until
screen.
Pastor
It's
Tubman,
complete.
God bless you.
And he's
When
going to
he
be stopped
decided
up
to
right
do
at the line
services,
of
I said,
scrimmage.
bless you.
No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Because
Well, that was a
it's
simple throw
hard.
and
A
catch,
lot of
but
people
even
don't
with that
understand.
completion, 0 yards
When
gained,
you run
so
into
they're behind
services
schedule on
Sunday,
down
then
and
in the
distance.
week,
I think they were hoping to
takes
get it
a
to
lot of
him. He could make a
preparation.
man or two miss, but that
It
window
requires
closed quickly.
structure. And it also requires skill.
Eluding the pressure
So a
right.
true leader must love God's
Oh, he'll
people
want that
even
one back.
when that
Incomplete.
love is not
He doesn't
reciprocal.
drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
For over 3
That was actually
decades,
throwing game
I have
101 right
prayed
there.
for this
You challenge double
congregation
coverage
to
like
follow
that,
sound
you're liable
doctrine,
to get burned.
help
Fortunate that was
families
just incomplete.
thrive,
Here comes the 7th
even
play now of this
love
drive as
those
this is 3rd and 10.
who betrayed me and hurt me. Why?
Able to find the
Because a great
open
leader
man. That's
does not
complete.
take
And he has
things
another
personally,
first down as they'll get the ball
but
down to the
understand the
Eagles'
assignment.
32-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down
Assignment
there.
is to lead
21
with
yards to
wisdom,
play.
but guard
So
in
from
your
Philadelphia
heart
territory now, here's a
against the
1st and
enemy
10 at the
within.
32-yard line.
So important.
Now a give. Akers
So,
running left.
today,
And a 5-yard gain as he's down
the
inside
success
the
of
30 to the
plans
28-yard
completed.
line.
Oh, that
Some
was a
of
thing
you
of
may
beauty
have
right there.
wondered
Look at
why
how quick
would
those
I step
blockers
away
fired off
from
the line once the
the
ball was
successful
snapped.
ministry
That
I've
was an
spent
O-line
most
on a
of my
mission,
life
all in sync.
building?
And the defense is
The
lucky
answer is
that play
very
only
simple.
picked up 5 yards.
I knew from the beginning,
He'll be stopped
back
short
in
of the 25.
July
The nice
7th,
move couldn't free him.
1991,
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. Coming
my
up here
season
looking for 3
would have ended.
yards to pick up the first.
A wise leader does not overstay
On
his
3rd down,
assignment
here's
to
a run
risk
by Akers.
undoing
And
what
he
God
will
has
have
built.
the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They get 6 on the pickup
So 10
there as the
years ago,
drive
I
will
met with my
continue.
executive board
We
and I
both know it's
created a
difficult, but they've made
strategic
it look
plan.
effortless out there. Through the air,
And I
on the
had no
ground,
idea
they moved the ball
who
with
my
relative
successor
ease.
would be. And I really never worried about it. This church was truly founded by God, and
The
then
center receiver in motion
I
to the
believe that he
right.
would provide
Now
the
fake on
right
the jet
person
sweep, and
in
they'll
the
instead run up
fullness
the middle.
of time.
A gain
So
of
in
3,
January
2nd down.
2023, I
Passing
invited
game's
a
been
young
working
man,
quite
Joel
well so
Tuttle,
far, but the running game's been a
to
little bit of
close
a
out our
struggle, and
8
that's a
days of
surprise to me.
fasting.
Typically, when you can throw
He
it,
ministered
you've opened up lanes for your runners.
powerfully. But at the time, I thought nothing of it. Later, as I
They'll try
shared
to
my
throw
vision with
now.
him
Cousins.
and was telling him I was going to
Caught
step
by
down
Allen.
because I do that to every
And just
preacher
3
that comes
yards
in.
on the catch there. He couldn't get
I
away.
remember he asked
And
me
now we've
this
got a 3rd
question.
and
I don't know if you
4.
remember.
In search of
Pastor,
4 yards here to pick up
you
the
said,
first
why
down.
would you step down when you're still young? I love
A
you
give
for
up
that.
the middle to Akers. And he's able to pick up the first
I'm young.
down before he's tackled right at the 10.
My response to him was,
They're able to
seriously,
convert
that's
with a
what I
gain
said
of
to him.
4.
Just about
My
every
time
coach
is
we
up.
talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect
I
us.
will
That
not
shouldn't be an
overstay
issue.
my season
And then the
and
next breath they talk
kill
about taking the
what
crowd
I've
and taking
spent
them
half
out of
of
the
my
game
life
by picking up
building.
first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an
You
example of that
have
there,
to
didn't
know
we?
Important to do, especially
when
early
your
in the
season
game like they have.
is ended.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the
I'll never
7.
forget when Oprah
Give
was
him
finishing
3
her
on the
season.
gain there.
She
2nd
made
and
her
goal.
speech and she
Just not a
said,
whole lot of room to
you
operate
gotta
there
know
on
when
that
to
carry.
leave.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job
And so
staying in
this
their proper
began an
places
18-month
and not allowing
journey
any lanes to
of
open up.
prayer, conversation with my church board, and the opportunity for Joel to minister here before I confirmed that he was the one called to succeed me. So here's the charge
The
I
line
will
of
give
scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal.
I want to first thank my wife
on the counter.
and the church
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
to lead you for
Here they go
33
with no
years.
gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here, not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a bad spot.
And I think the
stood
defensive
by
guys are probably
me
expressing
and never
themselves to them as well.
undermined my
I wouldn't run it here,
authority.
guys. You might want to try
I've always
throwing it.
supported my vision. We
Allen, the
have
man in
been
motion
at board
left.
meetings, never argued. They voiced their opinions. I've even asked you guys to do
Third and
things
goal for
that
Cousins.
were not illegal. But if it
Set
didn't
up the
work,
screen to Pacheco.
all of us would be in jail.
Yeah, he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away
That's
from
the God's
there.
honest truth.
That's going to bring up fourth down, only a gain of 2 there.
We would just be ready for parole. So to Joel and Natasha, I congratulate you on this divine appointment.
Butker's kick here is
There's no doubt
good,
in my mind
and
that
that
God
will
has
extend
chosen
their
you
lead even
to lead
further.
this ministry, the Faith Center. The congregation believes in you.
So a long drive gets them
Believe
down
in you
inside the 5,
because
but
they
ultimately
see
they settle for just a
my
field goal.
And I have to
unwavering
think that if
belief in
maybe
you.
they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a
I
smart
want to
move.
share with you
And he's up past the 20 to the
10
22-yard
things
line.
that I consider my charge to you. Because you see,
Already at
33
the
years
line,
ago,
this
I
Philly
never had
offense
anybody
set
to
to
do this
go.
for me.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And gave me an opportunity that I'm giving you.
2 minutes remaining in this
So
first half
I
for
told you
football.
I love both of you. I believe in you. So there are 10 things quickly.
Ball at the
Love the Lord
23, second
with
and
all
8.
of your heart, your soul, your mind, and your strength. Number 2, love your family. Nurture your marriage. And be
He'll
a
drop the
present
throw.
father.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Build on
And
your
they're able to
family.
get this one across the 35.
Make sure
12 yards is the pickup. Good for an
I
Eagle
told you
first
both,
down.
you pastor the people.
Quick
I
hitter
pastor
here, it's
you.
complete.
That's my
So
job.
give them 5 yards there on the push and
Number
catch.
3,
And that will bring up second
manage
down.
your
They're going to need to get up and set in a
finances
hurry.
with wisdom.
Hurts throw
A
complete
leader
here
who
to his
doesn't
receiver Brown.
manage his own personal
The Chiefs now
finances
going to use the
is
first of
risk
their
to the kingdom
timeouts
of God.
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
So manage your personal finances well, so God can better trust you with millions of dollars. Number 4, develop your character. Be the best version of yourself. Do
On
not be
first
me.
and 10,
Do not
it's
be Bishop
Hurts.
Jakes.
Open man, that's
Find your
Devontae
niche
Smith.
and work it.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play.
Number 5,
And that's going to bring up
and this
second
is the
down.
one for
It's a game
me
of matchups,
that
and
I've
that's why you
struggled
take your
with.
receivers and
I
move them
make
around a
sure
bunch, especially your
over the
best
33
guys.
years I
And when they
lived
work
it.
out of the slot,
Make
you often
sure
hear the
you
coaches
stay
talk about
humble.
how great it is because it gives you a
Stay
two-way
humble.
go. You can break out or you can break
Never
in,
let
and it makes it hard to defend.
arrogance consume you. Stay humble.
Second down, here's Jalen
You will
Hurts.
blow up.
That's caught. It's
People
Kenneth
applaud you.
Gainwell.
Don't
Now
let
the
it get
Eagles
to
will
your
use
head.
the second of their timeouts.
Never become
As the
arrogant.
clock will stop with
Stay
55
humble.
seconds to go until
I go
halftime.
across the country. Everybody can tell you.
First and 10
They don't know
here.
what I
You know,
have.
if they could just get
They
3
don't know
out
what
of
I
this,
pastor.
there's something about
While
narrowing
others
it
are
to a
bragging,
2-score game at half that
I
makes it
stay
feel
humble.
like much less of an obstacle.
Because a person told me this one time, and I'll never forget it.
This is caught. It's
Rich
Brown.
people
And they will
don't
eventually
flaunt
get
what
him
they
down,
have.
but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 33 yards that time.
Well, he worked his way
And I
quite a
don't mean
bit
to
in this
insult
first
anybody,
half,
but it's
and with good
always
reason.
struggling
You can
broke
see it
people
there. He is such a handful
who
defensively,
have to
just too
make a
hard to keep him
statement.
under wraps. He delivers a big play here
Stay
for this
humble.
offense.
This is first
Number
and goal
7,
and a golden chance to
forgive
get a
quickly.
score back here before
Don't carry
halftime.
offenses.
Now here's a look for the
There
end
are people
zone,
who
but that
walked in
one's going to
here
wind up incomplete.
swerve
They're
blind.
putting together a
They've
drive
been
here in
with
the
me
final
through
minutes of the
thick and
half,
thin.
but the coverage has been tight all game
And
long,
I've
and they
discovered some of
certainly
the
want to keep
same
them up the
people who have
scoreboard
the
here.
most are the people will turn around and give you the biggest kick.
And that's going to be caught
You know
for
what?
a touchdown. Takedown.
But you have to
First
forgive them.
half is winding down. And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first
And
half.
you can't hold grudges against them. Don't
Extra point
ever
by
repeat
York
the
is up
mistake
and
that
good.
Moses
And
made.
they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
Sometimes it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Number 7, preach
So
and
not
teach
much
the
time to
word of
speak
God
of
with
remaining in
integrity.
this first half as
Keep
the kick's
the
away.
pulpit sacred with the word of God.
This will be brought out
Don't
from the
use
middle of the end
sermons to
zone.
throw on people.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard
Teach
line,
and
so the
empower
same
people.
result, heading off to for
Number
the
8,
touchback.
take time to be alone. Rest and recharge. I'm good at that. And I know you always say, I'm chilling.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And
That's
with a
your
two-score
job.
lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
I put my time in. But there ought to
First
be
down,
time.
here's Cousins.
You say to your wife,
He's
let's
going to
go.
rifle one deep left side.
And you go away.
And this is
Recharge.
incomplete. Well
Number 9,
played
surround
defensively.
yourself
Nearly
with
had
wise
the
counsel.
interception, but it's second
Be
down.
very careful. I don't want to repeat what Bishop said, because some of the very same people you call friend are the very
Cousins
ones that
now.
will betray you. And number 10, honor the
And
people
this one is
who have supported you.
incomplete. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, and they're going to measure revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back. But that's one
I
step
got
in the
your
proper
back,
direction.
and I expect you to have mine.
And unless this is a quick
That's
incompletion, this is likely the last play here
So, Joe,
of this first half.
I told you
Final play of the
privately,
half, Cousins.
and I will say publicly,
And he's going
I
to go
am
down. Couldn't get
proud
a
of you.
throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the
I
best,
love you. I
as that
told you
brings
you
us
have
to
my
the
third
end
son.
of this first half of
I have 2
play.
biological
So we
sons.
come upon halftime
I love
and
my
watch a
third son.
12-point game at the
I will
break.
do
As
everything
we'll
in
send you
my
down the
power
coast now to Orlando. That's
to
where we
ensure
find
that you
Jonathan
succeed.
Coach. Looks like somebody's
Because
ready
your
to begin the
victory
regular season,
is God's
skipping over
victory.
halftime
Your
here in the
victory
final
is
game.
my victory. Your win is my win. And I pray that one day you will stand at this podium and you will be the one
Preseason,
handing
third
the
quarter. Here we
baton
go.
over to the next successor
Our
of this
starters
church.
likely to be out there for the third quarter as we get back underway
With that
in
being
this
said,
second half.
I'm
This
going to
is
ask
going to
Joe,
be
would you come
returned from middle
forward,
of the end
stand
zone.
right there.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Thank you, Bishop.
Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, in the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep the tight end in a few more times
Here's
and
the
maybe
charge I'm
add a
going to
running
give
back
to
to the
you,
formation
and
to
I'll
break up
ask
those
you
pass
for
rushers
questions,
because
and
they
all you
probably
have to do
allowed a
is
few
just say,
too
I
many
do,
sacks for
in front
comfort
of the
in the first
congregation.
half.
Do you affirm
That
that
throw
you
into the
have
arms
been
of Allen.
divinely
And he gets
chosen
this up
and
to the
empowered by
34
the
out
Holy
of
Spirit
bounds
to lead
there.
the Faith Center?
Just his second catch of the game so far.
Do you
This one
commit to
moves the
live in a
chains.
Spirit-led
Now we get
life
into the
marked
psychology
by
of the whole
prayer,
thing, because a lot of teams with a
reliance on
two-score lead in
God,
the third quarter,
and
they
Christ-like
almost become
love?
defensive with their offense, just playing
Do you
not to
accept
lose.
this
I
sacred
think with this
leadership
team, you got to figure at this point,
pledging
this
to
is a
uphold
great spot for
biblical
them to go into
integrity
attack mode,
and to
really
lead
try and
with
put the hammer
humility,
down and finish
excellence,
this
and
one off.
compassion?
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it
Finally,
gets him to second and
do you
4.
dedicate yourselves to advancing God's kingdom, preparing your hearts for Christ's return, and shepherding his congregation with
Again, it's
faithfulness?
Fournette.
Thank you.
And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as
This
he's got
time,
this up to the
I'm going
45-yard
to
line.
ask them to bring
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room
Benches
there, and
out,
he's hoping
and
that
you
that's
can
a
take the podium
precursor
away
of a big second half.
from me.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Would you both please step forward? Bishop, would you join me?
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Yeah,
Short
try
throw
it.
hauled in by Kelsey. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Not what they had in mind
this
there.
time, I'm
That's
going to
going to go
ask
with a
Pastor
loss of
Keon
4.
Anderson,
We'll put that one in the win column for the
Pastor Rich, and
defense.
Don
Trying to
Wilkerson,
contain tight ends in the passing
Bishop
game is so
Rodney
difficult
Godby,
nowadays,
if I
but they
pronounced
did
that
in a big
right,
way
Pastor
there.
Torrey Roberts, and Pastor George. See right up in your wife. Would you come?
That one caught by Rice.
Yes, please come.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And Pastor
Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the
These are
half
the men and women
just
and
being
their
torn in
spouses. Would you
shreds and
please
being
come?
erased off of the Microsoft Surface
You've
tablets
walked with
because
us
none of it is
18
working.
months
They are really
with
locked
this.
in on
Please
offense.
come forward.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
So why don't we start quickly? Just a brief quick word, please.
On the give, this is Akers. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
And the things that God has called you to do. Now to you. Well, the day that I met you, preaching like man.
Inside handoff now to Fournette. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. Second down coming up. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on the
for the Chiefs touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown from 3 yards out. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
It's complete, and he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. So they go with a pass here on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
I think tonight as I'm watching this,
the Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try to get back to where you were to start the half.
We're not just here in celebration, but this is confirmation. Tonight we are witnessing something really take place that I think is a show.
Take on the jet sweep as they'll go play action with Hurts. And the Chiefs are going to get him.
But really right here in Florida, this man has been Moses.
Able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now. And if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Especially down to stopping this opposing offense. And they've done so with ease.
Aaron and her came alongside him, and I think tonight
Smith will come
is the
in
night where so many of us are saying, we're here to hold
Hurts with a little
John's
pop pass on the jet sweep.
We're here to hold John's The text says before they lifted his arms up, they grabbed his thumb.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting,
That there's a new
but
pressure,
now
there's a new
executing
weight
once they
coming
saw the
upon
play
you.
for real
May I
after
remind
having
you
worked on
that
it
when
all
you
week
are
in
seated
practice.
on the rock,
They drilled on the play, then they
and his
drilled
name
him.
is Jesus, he said, upon this rock, the gates of hell shall not prevail. I love you. We got your back. Thank you for
Goes
moving
right
the
back to
floor.
Smith again. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the first down marker. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away.
He said a man who needs a lot of
And
words
he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline.
a lot of words don't need a lot. So my only words to you is I'm going to help you bring in the
KC's
Marlin.
offense ready to take over. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they've just expanded that here in the second half.
And it appears there's no answers from the defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm down on the field, if I'm wearing a hat, I've already thrown it. If it's a visor, it's sales, right? My game plan is down by my feet right now because nothing I've drawn up appears to be working.
Well, he's going to have to find something right now to stop this offense. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
He's
That falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Right after that, right after her cousin, older cousin Mordecai, gave her the charge. She went on a fast, signifying.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of
You have
scrimmage.
to know how to die well. And I'm going to leave this
On third down, he'll drop the throw. Open man right side is Rice.
You can do
And he will
anything.
have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's interesting how we label routes. You know, some people might call this a hitch. For me, a hitch is a little bit closer to the line of scrimmage, about 1 to 3 yards deep. A lot of people might call this a dig route. Going this deep on a 3rd and 7 to pick up the first down. Others just call it a stick route. Get to the right point, stick in that spot, and let them hit you with a pass.
I know that
No
this is
matter
what
what,
it's doing.
they did pick up the
You came
first
right
down.
on board, you started working. How can I help you? What can I do? I want to remind you that I'm here to serve you.
Second
Just like
down,
I
they'll go
asked
with
you.
Akers again.
Talk to Sonia
And
and
he's
invite you
fortunate to
to
get
prayer.
anything from that.
I'm
Give him a
submitting to
yard
you.
after the 49.
I'm glad that you're here.
As we surmise, Charles,
I pray
most
for
of the
both
starting
of you.
unit's still
I
out
pray
there
that
for
God
this
give you
third
strength. I
quarter.
pray that
First
He
time this
surrounds you.
preseason that they
Like
played
always,
into the
I'm
second
surrounded with the
half.
right
And that's
people.
by design.
Pray that He
Most
gives
of
you
the time by
balance
this
so you
point of the
balance your
preseason,
home,
you want
with
them to
your
go into
work,
the half,
your children,
cool
so
down, and
everything
then
will
come
be
back out and
ordered.
warm up to
I
start
pray
the
that
third quarter
no
like
enemy
you would a
will
regular
befall
season
you,
game.
but you
That's
both will
exactly what
stand
they wanted to
together
get done.
as you've been
Goes
standing.
left side, complete
No
to Keenan
enemy
Allen.
will come between
And
you.
they'll bring him
God
down
has
right
already
at
protected
midfield,
you.
and he is
God has
well
already
short
made
of
a
the first
way.
down.
God
We've
has
now
already
seen
put a
3
shield
consecutive
around you.
one-yard
His
gains, and it
angels
brings
are
up
already
fourth down.
encamping
Oh, it's
around
time to
you.
give a little
There's
credit there
nothing
to
too
the
hard for
defense.
God
They
to do.
played that
I
very
pray
well
that the
because it
people
was a
will
drag
stand
route.
with you.
And he ran a little
It's not an
shallower
easy
than normal
journey,
as he
but
worked
God
straight
gave you the
across the
call.
field.
When
He
He
was
gives you
hoping
the
he'd
call,
get
He
lost
will make
behind
the
the
provision.
defensive line. But
Don't
once he
worry
made the
about
catch,
who's not with you.
nowhere to turn
People will
upfield
go up
and
and
gain any
down and
yardage.
sideways, but
So
you
they're
stand
forced to
strong
punt
in
on
God.
fourth as this
Don't you
one's
give up
away.
on Him. Study the Word. Stay in the Word.
And he
Do
didn't
not be
quite have the
entangled
backspin
or be
on
a
that one.
dummy
He hits it to
enticed by what
4
other people
and
might say.
continues into the end
It's
zone.
okay.
It's a
It's your job
touchback.
to talk. It's your
Already
job
at
to
the line,
stick
this
with
Philly
God.
offense set to
Don't
go.
you give up on Him.
I kind of feel
Even
like
if you
they've
don't have
reached
a
a
dollar, still
do-or-die
praise
point in
God.
this game, Charles.
Even
If
if you
they're
don't
going to
feel good
try
in
to
your
pull
body,
off an
still
impressive
praise God.
comeback,
Continue
it
to
has to
pray
start
to
right
God.
here, right now.
Continue to
Yeah,
stick
now they've got
together
a final
on the
chance to get
birth
out of
each
this
other. You
situation,
come
but
as
they
a
also
package
understand
together.
they've got to
No
move the
weapon
ball
formed
and
against
move
you
it
shall ever
fast.
prosper.
In the
May
game,
God
they need to
angel
save as
cover
much
over
time
you
so they can
as
get
you
2 more
take on
possessions.
this level to go to a higher level. It's not about
On
us.
first
It's
down,
about you
Hurts.
listening to the
And a
word
quick
of God
throw
and
here
going
that's
forth with
complete.
Him. No matter
And
what,
the
just
stiff
keep
arm
going.
created some
Keep
space
going. Keep
initially, but he's
believing.
taken
Keep
down not long
trusting. No matter
after.
who leaves you,
Second
still
down and
stand.
6 now.
You don't have enough money, still stand. The children are not listening, still stand. No matter
Up
what's
the middle
happening
they
to
go.
you, just know
Clowney.
that there's a
And this is
God.
going to be an
Say,
Eagles
God,
first
I
down as
belong
he's
to
got
you,
this up to the
and He's here to
45-yard
bless you.
line.
I pray that He heal your
Well,
body.
they've certainly
I
been
pray that He
successful
give you
throwing it around
finances.
in this
I
game.
pray
That's
that
allowed watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Well, a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. He'll go down, but not before getting it inside the 30. A good pick up there, 20 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I see him shaking the head as he gets up, and you got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Throwing his Hurts.
Come on, let's do this together. Let's do this
This is
together.
Smith with a grab.
Make it Pastor Jacob.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Stand in the back there, please.
Devontae Smith, 26 yards. And the Eagles get a bit
Bishop
closer.
Jakes, make sure he gets the microphone for me, please. And then we're going to ask
Extra
him
point
to
by
pray
York
the
is
prayer
up
of
and
installation.
good. And that
You're going
cuts
to give me
this
a right
lead
there,
down
Bishop.
to 13.
That's that one there. Take that.
A drive that time of 6
And he's going to pray
plays.
the
And
prayer
it was finished off by a
of
touchdown from
installation.
Devontae Smith.
But we want all these
This will be
ministers
returned
here
from
part of the
deep in the
community.
end zone.
We're going to do this together. Thank you so
And the
much.
decision to
Thank you.
come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Would you stretch your hands, everybody, wherever you are? Let's do this
And now
together.
here comes Kansas City. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
Yes. Everybody, would you please stand and stretch your hands?
They'll come out throwing here to start the
Anoint
drive.
the leader that you
Open
have
man right
built
side is St. Brown. And he's going to get
run
this
with the
one
baton
across the 30-yard
at the Faith Center.
line. Nice
In the
way
name
to
of the
start the
Father,
drive. A gain of 12
and
and
of
a
the
1st
Son,
down.
This
and of the
offensive
Holy
game plan has
Spirit.
just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Breaks a tackle. And that's going to be a Chiefs 1st down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA.
Just be on you. But come up out of your belly.
Back to throw.
And give you a punch you didn't
And that
even
one
know.
incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Give the beauty for ashes. Give them
So
revelation.
they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers. And somehow, some way, they make plays on the football. And sometimes you're there too soon.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
They think they're just talking, let them minister. When they just stand before the people.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that that last play was going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session. Your team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward to you. All right, that was good. All right, great. But get to the bad ones and really eliminate them. Not cool.
So 8 yards on the completion there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4.
Thank you, Jesus.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try the left side. Irvin. Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt the punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for the field goal kicker. I like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of a loss. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. You go for it, get the first down, close it out.
They only got a couple, but a couple is all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
I don't care what he's listed in the program. Fullback, running back, tailback, it doesn't matter. He ran that play like a fullback. Just like the old days when we saw the fullback guy. How about him picking that one up?
Only needed a yard on 4th down. That's what he's there for, right?
Exactly. Line him up, short yardage situation, and say, here it is, big man. Go get it.
They'll run on 1st down. Irvin to the 27-yard line.
Man, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where the extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Keeps himself upright. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Statement of the Faith Center, you know it, but we want to hand it to you, and so that you remember the purpose for which we have called you. God bless you. Amen. All right, just for 5 minutes, be seated. We all will take our seat and let our pastor do his thing. He's close, listen.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
And yes, everyone, that was the fullback carrying the football. I know it's a dying breed, it's a dying position for a lot of people, but I still think it's valuable and important, especially one who can carry the ball.
And you need short yardage. What makes sense? Go to a big body, let him plow forward just like he did there.
It's still a big man's game.
Your daddy will be proud.
Faith Center, I want to just say that I love you.
They go play action here on 1st down.
I love you
And that is
guys.
caught for a
I'm so honored to be standing
touchdown.
here on tonight. You
A
guys know I
16-yard
prefer
touchdown.
to just stand
And the Chiefs have
and say
put this
amen.
one to bed here in
My
the 4th
husband's making me
quarter.
do something I don't really like to do, which is talk.
Yet another
But I was
touchdown
standing
in
in the
what has
living
just
room
been
and I
a
was
high-scoring affair, a
preparing for
fun one
guests
to
to come
watch.
in.
And it's the
And I
rookie
kinda
quarterback, Charles,
sensed
coming
that this
through
is gonna
with yet
happen,
another
like I was
touchdown
gonna
pass
I'm
to pad the
shaking so
lead.
bad right
Did we
now,
come
right?
into this game with
And now, of course,
And I
all
was like, well,
scoring
Lord,
plays
what will you
are
have me to
reviewed,
say
and
in a
I think
moment
they're
like
going to take
this?
an extra long look at this one.
Typically, to get over my nerves and things like that, I'll just sing.
They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
And your perfect plan, you gave me my ears. I can
They
hear
called it a
your
touchdown originally, and this will
voice
stay a
so
touchdown after the video
clear.
review, so they had it right.
I can hear the
Extra
heart
point by Butker is on target, and that
I
pushes the
cannot
lead up to an
wipe
even
away
gets to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchdown. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on momentarily.
What the hell?
But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Throwing quickly there, count hits incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Struggling, yo.
Looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field.
What the
And
fuck?
forcing an incompletion.
He is struggling.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's to his running back, Gainwell. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
What he wants me to do.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop the throw. He'll find Gainwell out of the backfield. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Back to throw again. And now the ball's out. Fumbled in midfield. And it's picked up by the big man. Get the oxygen tank ready. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. And I don't know that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
As your newly appointed senior pastor.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. It goes as a gain of 8 that needs to change.
Haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a 1st-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the 1st down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through the entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
One of God's greatest generals, Bishop Henry Fernandez. Who has not only planted this church, but has cultivated a vibrant community.
Take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Cam Akers taking it in from a yard out. And the Chiefs take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we run this play in the alley. And that's good work, did the whole hard, and finished in the end zone.
So the Chiefs have to keep the offense out there, and they'll line up to go for 2.
Support has been invaluable. I appreciate you for welcoming us into this world.
And he is into the end zone
think there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
In your class throughout the
And a
process.
mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds.
Just as crucial as swing over and being
So now the
accountable.
possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick return, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it down the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Your kindness and your love.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
We love this church.
You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running.
That he's taken down, a cheap sack.
The mission of this great church.
DeForest Buckner in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 9. And that nearly intercepted. You know, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's the ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. Instead, it's 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. I'm sure as a rookie, even though this is preseason, Charles, interceptions, you got to eat at you quite a bit.
They certainly do, but here's the problem that he's confronted with. He's not the high draft pick. He's not seen as the next guy. He's got to prove himself to everyone and get noticed. So maybe instead of taking the safer throw, you press it a little bit. Try to push it downfield, try to fit into a tight window. And sometimes, interceptions result.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
With the church staff at the Potter's house in Dallas, which some of them were here.
They'll keep it on the ground. Irvin. And he'll go down here right around the 24-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
I learned what it means to operate on a grand scale and how to impact the world around us. My time at Jake's University, where I got my doctorate.
Now a handoff up the middle. Irvin. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Me when my son passed and told me not to drop out and encouraged me to continue going, and all of the student body who contributed to my growth. I also want to acknowledge all of the local officials and the city workers here tonight. Your presence here demonstrates your commitment.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 47 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show off their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
To my friends who have
2nd and 3
traveled
with the ball sitting on the 5.
over 100 that have come, some you heard from. Your presence means the world to me. Words cannot fully express my gratitude, but know that I love you, and I'm deeply indebted to you.
Run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
In the future, you have ways to show my support, like you have done to my immediate family.
Touchdown run. And the Chiefs have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Well, Charles, they had the comfortable lead, and now it's even more comfortable. Another score here in the 4th quarter to grow that lead.
But I think your initial reaction is surprised when you see a team piling it obviously in the blowout. But there are plenty of coaches who also think that if you pull up completely and stop trying to play the game, it's going to disrespect to their opponent. So they don't want to embarrass them. They continue to let their players go for it.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And we missed all those relationships I walked away from my career, which is a strong career. Because I believe God had more for me.
Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here.
And at that time,
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one's pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay,
look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38. Back to throw here. It's caught by Randall. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
They'll set up the throw. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. They can make the late touchdown here, but still down big. So on this drive, the rookie leads them into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
But we're making it, and we're still here. Florida, we got married here.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
As a getaway wedding, a destination.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out to this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
She's been amazing. And I thank God for her. I want to thank God for my mother, who I drove crazy for 30 years. I'll just say 33 years. For 33 years, I drove her insane, probably. And my brother, who's always been there for us, who's my father.
It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
And I was getting ready to say, hey, Sally. Did I say Aunt Evelyn? Aunt May Lewis. See, I said I'm not going to say names. I was going to mess up. Aunt May Lewis would let me live in her house. I was a what do you call those guys that get in the railroad cards? I was a hobo for a season.
Partner, under the lights in prime time, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
Children that could not make it tonight, and they're all old. I'm setting a statement up. They're all old, and I told them, this is the date. Get your money right. Don't call me. You have money. Daddy. My wife is pinching my back. So, tonight, I church.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Garden. You've been watching the NFL on EA
Tonight I
Sports.
want
From
this church to
Philadelphia,
know
good night,
that it is
everybody.
both an honor and a privilege to be a part of your journey. And I commit to earning your respect and your trust as I lead, guide, teach, and comfort you. I promise to honor you and to strive not to bring embarrassment to this community. I am particularly passionate about establishing. I have not spoken to all of you that are in your 20s and 30s. You show up to Bible study in amazing numbers. Over almost 800 of them are here for Bible study. But I am getting ready to establish for you young leaders at the faith. And it's going to be an incredible movement. And I think you're going to get ready to take it to the next level. It's going to be important that we commit to them, build community, create programs and mentorship opportunities to empower the young believers and equipping them to become strong leaders for tomorrow. Moreover, I want to emphasize the importance of our robust men's and women's department. We launched an initiative this year at the top of the year. We had over 3,000 women show up in this room praising God. We launched our Good Brothers. We had 1,150 men show up. So we want to minimize to maximize that our efforts are going to be focused in those two departments. That if we can strengthen those two departments, then it will become the backbone of our church before we start going in different areas to bridge out. We want to become strong in the backbone first. As I stand here tonight, I must share that leaving Oklahoma was challenging. And to look and see people that are from Oklahoma, it almost choked me up. But to get to this point today, and to know that it was worth it, I pray that your soul is at rest, your spirit is at rest. Because when we walked away, it hurt a lot of people. And I also questioned myself at certain points in Dallas, was this the right move to make? Because walking away sounds good when you hear the story 5 years later. But when you started at year one, it's not the same feeling. So I want to encourage those of you that I know that are watching from Oklahoma. I love you. You will always be family. And I'm coming back to Oklahoma to preach one night. I don't need a building. I'll preach outside. But I want to see you. I love you. Without you, we would not be here. And we thank God for you. I also want to highlight the incredible work being done through the University of Fort Lauderdale, which was birthed from this church. This institution has become a beacon of education and empowerment, shaping future leaders who are committed to serving both God and the community. It is my vision to continue building on the foundation, ensuring that we equip our students with the tools that are needed to make significant impact in this world. And additionally, I also want to talk about Dare to Care, the initiative that exemplifies the heart of this church. This initiative feeds over 650 families every single Saturday. And so I am looking forward to expanding our reach. This outreach program is touching many, many, many lives. And to